Hello and welcome back to today's new episode of the History of True Crime. Today we are going to be looking at the sadist and god-wannabe Nazi physician, Josef Mengele. Hold on tight to your seats because this is about to get nasty. Viewer discretion is definitely advised. The twisted sycophant began his sad tirade in life in 1911 in Günzburg, Germany. It would make sense to say that this terrible blob of a human was traumatized in his early years at home, but unfortunately, no such information has ever risen to the surface. He actually had a lovely mother named Wahlberger, no comment, who apparently doted on him to such a degree that he was actually known to be the favorite child in the family. Well, now we know that favoritism helps no one in this long journey we call life. Anyway, he went to school and was normal, and then he went to university and was still kind of normal, but then he joined a few after-school clubs that weren't so normal. He still managed to bag a girl though, which is baffling. She obviously didn't spend much time getting to know his, favorite colors, shall we say, before tying the knot with him. Oh, well, more fool her. He is also reported to have married his brother's widow after the war. Charming. Back to his after-school antics. Him talking about the steel helmets, which, I know what an inventive name. Am I right? No hint there as to where they're headed. These nerds were part of a paramilitary group who believed in a return to the German monarchy and advocated for National Socialism, which guess what? Gangrened into full-blown Nazism. So, he joined the SS, and all this time he had been studying genetics, eugenics, and hereditary biology and race hygiene. Yes, a university that was purely dedicated to ferreting out any scientific proof to back up racism. WTF. He was later allowed to set up as the doctor of the camps at Auschwitz. Because of its geographical location nearby railroad tracks and away from busy main areas, the site was chosen to be the location where they would carry out their horrors. Mengele was stationed at the arrival point of all incoming Jewish hostages entering the plot by train. There, he would be on the lookout for mostly children, or twins if possible, to perform sadistic and psychopathic acts on, all under the name of a scientific study. Researchers, scientists, and all other people with 5 minutes of education and common sense have noted that there was absolutely no scientific backing for the acts he performed on the poor souls and children brought in for him. He became known as the Angel of Death, having innocent children wheeled into his surgery, torture garden, and giving them candies while sweet-talking them into relaxing before hacking off their body parts with, and I will say this twice, no anesthetic. None, no anesthetic. My God, Joseph, you disgust me. What would poor Wahlberger say? He is rumored to have once castrated 90 males in a single 24-hour period. And it is important to note that most other disgruntled and worthless spits they call human beings in their green uniforms had to be drunk or inebriated to a degree before carrying out the orders of their feisty Führer. But, surprise, surprise, Joseph was never once intoxicated when performing perforations and fractures. Much to the horror of his onlookers in the quote-unquote waiting room, he was known for being almost enthusiastic about slicing open the skin of children or throwing babies into a fire pit. Yes, that happened. Well, the Marquis de Sade was eventually forced into an insane asylum for his barbaric and fiendish behavior. I wish I could say the same for old Minging Mengele over here. But no. His wife did finally divorce him after 5 years of, I'm sure not so plain sailing marriage. After the war though, he evaded capture and apparently hopped off to Brazil. And then, Uruguay, where he trapped his poor dead brother's widow and married her. How romantic. They lived in hiding, protected by Nazi sympathizers, under fake names, constantly moving around to protect their identity. It is generally accepted that in 1979, he drowned off the coast of Bertioga in Brazil. I guess the sea took it upon herself to do what needed to be done. Who can blame her? Well done, Ocean. Uninterested in marrying the third brother, Mengele's second wife trundled off to Italy. Conspiracy theories vary from the idea that he died later than 1979 to the theory that he was smuggled out of South America by the HOTC network, the supposed secret organization made up of former SS members. Some people believe that he was captured by the Israeli Mossad and taken to Israel, where they say he died in custody. However, it is generally believed that he actually did drown that gorgeous day in 1979, as his remains were tested for DNA. It still baffles me that he evaded capture for nearly 35 years, though. I just picture him enjoying a 1965 Cuban Monte Cristo while overlooking the palm trees and Christ the Redeemer. Fucking bastard. May he forever swelter in the 7 rings of hell, never to even peek into the circles of purgatory. Nope. Do you have any conspiracy theories about how Mengele ended? Did he get plastic surgery and now is living looking like Kim Kardashian? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow our channel for more content like this, plus some other more uplifting stuff. Over and out.